Be glad to.
Captain?
A question, Watcher?
Yes?
You were saying?
Go.
It's about time I went my own way.
I'm here.
As you say.
If you want for company, look no further.
Welcome back, welcome back. It is a pleasure to see. How might I assist you? I could not have hoped for a better partner in this endeavor. Your well-deserved pay, of course. Why stop here? We're making good headway, and you've certainly proven yourself. I'm sending you far out west this time, past Port Maje, past the Wakara Reef, and even the Kangati Islands. Nobody's been out that way in ages. All manner of dark stories. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'll be waiting.
My little privateer. You have news for me? Perfecto. A fitting test of your skills and a promising beginning for us both. It goes without saying that I have more work for you if you have the space for more coin. The company is always eager to hunt pirates. My contacts have one by the name of Veen in their spyglass. Veen is a Vithrak, if such things matter to you. Gets in your head, they say. Gelarde, you can catch up to Veen as he sails the Dao reckless far east of Nekataka, past the Kuau Rikuhu Islands, no doubt thinking himself beyond our reach. I'll try my...
Welcome back. Governor Alvari will see you.
Ah, good, you're back. I hope you had a pleasant voyage. Ah, before you get too far on the way, I think you ought to come with me. Director Castol will want to hear from you in person.
Alvari tells me you were kind enough to look into this business on Pococahara for us. I hope you bring good news. A terrible price, to be certain. But at least we have not lost everything. An Adra vein of that size will go some way towards setting us back on our feet.
Assuming we can replace the people we lost. I notice Beza is not with you. Did you find any sign of the expedition?
A sorry end for such dedicated individuals. How very fortunate that you lived to tell their tale. I believe I can take things from here, Alvari. Agrasima. The Watcher and I have more business to discuss. Oh, and do pay the woman for her trouble first. I thought it best I speak with you face to face. Watchers are not so numerous here in the Deadfire, especially those of such storied backgrounds as yourself. I'd read much about your exploits alongside the Crucible Knights in Defiance Bay. Their little experiments. And I think that we are, each of us, in a position to offer each other something that we cannot find elsewhere. The Valiant Trading Company has had a presence on this island for nearly a century now. We have the greatest fleet on the seas, the support of the richest men and women in the world. What can the Royal Deadfire Company offer? A soldier's wages, so that you can elevate the fortunes of a distant king? And the Queen? A place in the Kahanga tribe among all the rest of these neglected people. You've lived outside the caste system all these years. Are you eager to return to it? I can give you money, fame, certainly. But the men and women of the company, we set our aims high. And if I only wanted to offer you work as an Adra inspector, I would have let Albari deal with you. Yes, of course. But consider the luminous Adra is only valuable because of what it can offer those who consume it. The Valiant Trading Company has maintained an outpost here in Nekataka for nearly a century now. It was only 2 years ago that we discovered the effects of luminous Adra with the aid of our animancers and several watchers. Flaune Alette has continued to study the potential of luminous Adra in all manner of advances. Why content ourselves to sell all this Adra as a luxury when we might use it to change the world? But of course you understand all of this. Alette sent word of your involvement in her latest experiment. A very dramatic first attempt, I hear. Though Alette has a tendency to gloss over details. But I want to hear it from you. How did it go? You'll put the priest into a frenzy with talk like that. Communion with the gods is their business. A near-death experience does little to recommend Alette's efforts. I am glad you are in one piece, Watcher. We are in the early days of Alette's research. Flawed as this outing was, there is promise there. This is only the start, you know. The very dawn of a new age of discovery. But just imagine. Imagine if we could transport goods and people more quickly than any vessel or horse. Cure every kind of ailment. Perhaps cure disease altogether. We'll extend our lifespans by decades, maybe even centuries one day. This has all been the work of a single outpost. I want there to be a dozen outposts, 100. Animancers working together to better our lives. Look at what we have left behind. Old Valia is a battlefield at constant war with itself. But the republics have risen from that past. We can rise farther still. And in doing so, we will raise all of Aora with us.
Perfetto.
Yes. but achievable, I think. I may not live to see it, but I will see the groundwork done. But I've said enough. Too much, I think. There will be more experiments to come. Until then, I have a more grounded task I need assistance with. Nothing that should put your spirit in any danger. Nekataka sees its share of smuggling. I doubt that would surprise anyone. But we've learned of a particular exchange that will have more dire effects than a few spoiled Hawana peasants.
There are no peasants in the tribes. Your people created this term.
Peace, man. They certainly aren't kings or queens, are they? There is a Royal Deadfire Company official by the name of Quarno who has been meeting in secret with one of the Principi. I do not believe he works with the approval of his masters. He meets with a Captain Tola, a known pirate and smuggler. I hope I don't have to tell you that an alliance between a crooked royal official and the Principi is not the kind of trouble any of us need. I have a woman, Britza, waiting in the luminous bathhouse in Periki's Overlook. The smugglers do business there, and she has kept an eye on things. I promise to send assistance. Find her, and she will tell you what she knows. Telling you amounts to much the same, no? Someone has to put a stop to things.
Good thing that someone is us. Rauatine black powder is worth its weight in Adra out here.
Of course. Best to go in prepared. The discipline of the royal officers isn't really what any of this is about. I'm more concerned about the pirates. In this particular case, the companies share an enemy. A fine Valian woman. Steady temperament. Good sense. The bathhouse sees an enormous number of patrons every day. It is a useful place to have a set of eyes and ears on hand. Only that Tola is a captain of middling repute and some small ambition. I expect she feels that a partnership with Quarno will give her an edge. Britza will know more. Excellent. Meeting you has been a stroke of luck, Watcher. I'll await your report. You know, I wish you'd been around a year back. We would have left the Royal Deadfire Company in the dust. Now then, did you have a reason for coming by? I'll answer what I can, of course. If this is a ploy of some kind, it's charmingly direct.
We're all friends here.
Was there something specific you wanted to know? It was established in 2708, after the Deadfire's wealth of resources became apparent. The first of the company's directors, Farah Batteret, was granted authority to gather those resources in the name of the Valian Republics. There was no Kahanga tribe of note then, really. No Queen Onakaza, to be sure. Our chief competitors at the time were the Adirans. Much as with the Deerwood, the Empire couldn't maintain a foothold. We didn't discover the properties of Luminous Adra until a couple of years ago, but the company's successes in the region predate that by quite some time. Chiefly Luminous Adra. There are various mining interests among the investors as well, but the Luminous Adra trade has taken priority. But the company has also funded advancements in the field of animancy. The Deadfire holds numerous Nguithan ruins. And unlike the Deerwood's Glenfarthens, the Huana take no great offense if we go digging through the past. Oh, relations with the Huana have been peaceful for the most part. Onakaza's work uniting the tribes has certainly made negotiations more feasible. A few outlying tribes are still openly hostile towards us. As for the Royal Deadfire Company, I think it's safe to say we are competitors. Whatever plans they have for the Deadfire, our outposts seem to be in the way. The pity of it is that under friendlier circumstances, we might have appreciated Rauatai's support against the Principe. As it stands, they sink our ships as often as the pirates. Yes? I'll answer what I can, of course. Flaune Alette is my main point of contact, to be honest. Apart from a few special appointments, she selected her own assistants. A talented group to a one. I find them painfully young at times. Alette has always been a firebrand. She rubbed a few people the wrong way back in the Republics, which gave me the opportunity to offer her a place here, on an island paradise. Yes. I've never had the best of luck explaining. It's easier to say it's the future and leave it to the imagination. Everything the luminous Adra power can do, the rejuvenating effects, the energy, is no more than a pleasant side effect for the shareholders. But the truth is, this research could propel us ahead decades. We tangle with the fabric of the soul. Imagine if we could better ourselves as easily as we mend a battered hull. If we could transport ourselves leagues and leagues away in a moment. It's the potential of the thing. I wish everyone could see it. The people, they are pleasant enough, very welcoming. Superstitious, of course, ignorant of a lot of what occurs beyond their territory.
The borders Amira drew for us are wide enough, I say.
That said, Nekataka is certainly beautiful, isn't it? Ak, I much prefer to be posted here than some little fishing village. And the Queen certainly strikes an impressive figure. There are a great many legends about her. I suspect a few are even true. Me? I suppose that's fair. I know a great deal about you, after all. I've worked for the company a long time. Before that, I managed the family business. A merchant, you might say. I like to think I have a good eye for talent. Talent and opportunity. That's all any venture needs. I suppose it caught the Songretta Mea Compressor's attention. I was assigned here. No. The Songretta, it has free rein in such matters. That I was appointed director means that they had faith I would be the most effective choice. It is an honor one does not refuse. So nothing too interesting, I'm afraid. Unless you have an interest in Valian law. Alvari, appointed by the council, that one. To be honest, I know very little about her. Certainly a competent woman when it comes to short-term goals. There are rumors she started out on a ship, a deckhand if you believe it. Quite the climb from humble beginnings. Now then, was there something you needed? You've been a great assistance to us in the city, I hear. A great many glowing reports. Now then. Yes?
Ado, Watcher, Governor Clario had many kind things to say about you. I have you here in the ledger. A net profit. What can I do for you today, Watcher? I can spare a few moments. Oh, him. Good family. Sensible. Big plans for the Deadfire he has. Big, expensive plans.
Welcome back. Is there something else? Please, go ahead. I have the utmost respect for Director Castell. He made his fortune off peculiar little investments as a younger man. Our investors must have sensed their kindred spirit, no? I think the pressures of leadership are starting to wear on him, poor man. Very well. Anything else?
What say?
Captain.
¿Qué? I am ready.
Absolutely.
Tekehu, is your hair... Can you trim it? I mean, them.
Akira, I tried but once. They would not trust me for weeks after.
Brutal. At least my feathers don't have minds of their own.
I dare you to go inside.
No! Tangaloho will eat me!
bleeding me dry. Oh, not this again.
You were saying? I've got this. Might as well be hitting the water.
Tell me.
As you wish. Oh, good.
Aye. I'm flogging a figurehead. Futile.
Speak your mind. Tungaloa devour you!
Ahoy.
Yes? Stand
Just
together.
like that. I am ready.
Your orders?
Yours to command, Captain. We'll swallow you
Captain.
whole!
I'm listening. Huh. Too slow.
Ah.
What can I do? What can I do? Take this! No use!
Yes, Captain.
Nothing worth and rough. Captain, I'll be chopping you to chum. Chum.
Captain.
Clear? For the Watcher!
Yes, Captain.
Atheth, worth and wrath!
Clear?
Feel him.
Meri Publices, per Milanis!
This does not work!
You were saying?
Captain. Now you be right screwed.
Yes, nothing I can do.
What say?
Atheth, worth and wrath!
I dare you to go inside.
No! Tengaloho will eat me!
I'm listening.
Ahoy. What for, Cap?
Bleeding me dry.
Oh, not this.
At once.
I dare you to go inside.
No! Tangaloho will eat me!
Last time you showed your face here, you left with a swollen thumb.
Akira, you swing the forge hammer with such grace, I say.
A better compliment than you paid last time. I'll take it. Holler if any of the iron or steel laying around catches your fancy. Or if you need something repaired. If you need iron or steel... If you need iron or...
What does water shaping feel like, Takehu?
Akira, it is like making love to a bloom of jellyfish. Like 1,000 wet kisses with a delicate caress under the skin.
I may have missed my calling.
Gemstones of...
Looking for a pistol or an arc?
This is where we part ways. For the moment. Atsura will want me to report in alone. Sorry, it's company business. I might not be back for a few days on account of this. I'm supposed to handle this one alone. I won't ask you to come along or get involved. You don't have to like it, Captain. This is my job. Your other bird friend can keep you company for a couple of days. Go have fun. Chase a god, save an island. Do what you do best, Captain. You as well. Just don't have too much fun without us.
I shall follow your lead.
I've got all sorts of goods and supplies. Take a look before you head back out. Take a look.
My favorite privateer. Clear skies. Then let us content ourselves that some small corner of the archipelago is safe from Valian excess. Our work is unfinished, privateer. Are you ready to hunt anew? Captain, your final target is Burunga, a Hawana captain of many seasons. She is known for bending nature to her will and pursuing her foes with relentless fury. Burunga commands the Dao Puger's Tooth, which braves the turbulent waters of the Afachina Channel, far to the northeast of Nekataka.
I'm relieved Giacomo as well. I know he means a lot to you.
Ah. He was the first person in my life to care for me as a person. Not just a godlike.
Yet even he recognizes the dangers his work presents.
Better him than one who does not recognize the danger, Diverus.
My hands are feeling better. It's my pride that's still sore. You know, I've heard stories about you. People around Nekataka seem to think a lot of you. I could probably use the good influence, especially with the way my last posting ended. I'll see you on board, Captain.
Número 1.